Hello Game Boys and Game Girls, I am the Game Boy Guru and welcome to another live stream. Sorry about the delay, had a little bit of a mix-up with the restream. I think something crashed and I had to reload the restream chat and the page wouldn't come up, so it took me a minute. But once again, playing some more Lightning Force. I played this some more at work yesterday, got really close to seeing the final boss, and a couple of areas where I know I can tighten up. So just hoping to get that much closer to a 1cc tonight. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see what we can do. Get started. Once again on normal difficulty. Playing the US release version. My copy from childhood. Oh, that was awful. That was terrible. Boy, howdy. Don't often make that mistake anymore. And of course, it takes forever to find or to get rid of this guy with the standard back shot instead of the railgun. So, hey Herb Wars, thanks for coming into the stream. Unfortunately, I'm not off to a great start. I've already lost a life, but I can pick it up. Without the yeah, see, there are fewer enemies, so it must be because I don't have the claw, which is weird how the game, I guess, you know, as a kid you don't notice these things, but as an adult I've been playing. And it seems like maybe the game is adjusting some difficulty on the fly a little bit, which is pretty interesting. You missed the Atari Games of the Month. Oh! Yeah. Oh, you mean on the forum. Yeah. Demon Attack. Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks so much. I really appreciate you listening to the podcast, and I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. We enjoy doing it, and, you know, doing a podcast is something that I wanted to do for a while. I did an internet radio show many, many years ago, and enjoyed doing that. You know, but it was a weekly thing, and it kind of eventually got to where it started to be a chore and feel more like a job than a hobby. So having a monthly podcast and then doing the streaming like this is a whole lot more fun, because doing the radio show was fun enough with a chat room, but when you're playing 3 hours worth of music to an audience of 4 people, it tends to wear out its fun factor after a little while. But gaming like this is lots of fun, and of course, just great to get, you know, some of these games played, and so anyway, but I really do appreciate you, you know, listening to the podcast, and you know, I'm really glad that you're enjoying it, because it's been a lot of fun to make and to do, and so I'm glad that someone is finding it to be, you know, enjoyable. Or at least it seems like you're finding it almost as much fun to listen to as we have doing it. So... Alright, so this should be the mid-boss. Alright, and hey, I just earned an extra life too. How about that? Can't beat that with a stick. Yo. All right. Hey, Pondering Ghost, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Well, I'm dedicated to this game, yes. It is my favorite shoot 'em up of all time, but it is the game of the month for my Shmup Club, so, you know, I'll probably be streaming at least one shmup every month, whichever one is the game of the month, and so I mean next month, assuming that I get my RetroTink in the mail in time. They're supposed to be shipping out this week, hopefully. But assuming I get that in time, I'll have the ability to stream next month's game, or at least one port of next month's game, which is Zanak, or Zanak. I don't remember exactly which pronunciation is correct. Anyway, I'll be playing that, and then hopefully also be playing some Zanak Neo here, well, next month on PS3. Because I think I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure Zanak X Zanak is still on PSN. Oi! That was not so hot. And that is gonna hurt, not having my claw right before this stupid snake dude. But at least I got my railgun back. Boy, I do not have a good rhythm yet tonight. I've kind of reached a point where I actually prefer fighting the snake thing with Freeway, because when he goes to shoot those homing orbs at you, you can just kind of move over top of him and pelt him with those, but That works too. Ah! Because why not? Oh! Sacrificed a shield hit, but probably worth it since I'm down a couple of lives. Whoa. Try and get a few more points there. Good to get that thing back. Okay. Ah, playing some Onimusha. Nice. Hey, Wes. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. Those missiles, I'll tell you what. Those are insane. Alright, there we go. Try and do as much damage as I can. As quickly as I can. Yo. Nasty little fireballs. Come on, dude. Hurry up and... There you go. I don't have the freeway, I'll just pelt you with the snake bombs. Boom! Oh, Pondering, you don't like the Onimusha for PS4, huh? Or it's a disappointment, I should say. I haven't played any of the Onimusha games, but I've got a couple of them that I picked up secondhand here in the last few years. I've heard good things about them, but just haven't dove in yet. There's a lot of sort of flagship titles kind of from that Xbox PS2 era that I haven't played yet. Oh, there goes my shield. Hopefully I'll get back this one up here before I get hit again. There we go. Woo! Always tense. Bare bones. Oh, so it's just an up-res remake, basically, without any new modes or good, you know, frills or features or what have you. That seems to be one of the two ways that it goes. Usually either a game gets up-resed and looks nice on a modern system, but they don't do much more with it, or they go all out and add all kinds of extra stuff to it. It doesn't seem like there's much middle ground. Just depends on the developer and the game and what they're doing. So, oh, Japanese voices. Nice. Seems like that's kind of become the thing to do, is play Japanese developed games in the modern day with the original voice acting, you know, but then using subtitles so that you still have some idea of what's going on. Oops, I missed the one up. Shoot. Just skated right over it. The Switch version of Herb Wars. You want to know if I have the Switch version of this? You mean the Switch version of Lightning Force? In which case I'll say yes. I'm not playing that version right now. I'm playing the original copy that I had as a kid via my JVC XI, because that's what I've got hooked up to my OSSC here in my my living room game room setup. But but I have, in fact, the first couple of times I streamed the game, I played the Switch version, and I'm still debating. When I finally get the 1cc on normal here, I'm debating whether I want to just stay with Lightning Force and go to hard mode, or if I want to go Thunder Force 4 and try to do normal on that, because that is no picnic. It's considerably more difficult. Oh, Genma Onimusha? Yeah. Whoops. I've heard that it's really, really good. And that was Xbox only, wasn't it? The first one? I want to say that was maybe Xbox only. Am I remembering that correctly? Because I've got that one, and then I've got, I think, Onimusha, what is it, Warlords? Something along those lines. I think is maybe what it's called. Ah, yes. Okay, good. I'm not crazy. I'm not remembering that wrong. Whoa. Yeah, I think it's Onimusha Warlords, maybe? I'm trying to remember. It's PS2. But yeah. Wes, you like to watch anime in Japanese as well. English dubs are so bad. You know, I don't think all English dubs are too bad. One of my favorite anime films is... and I'm going to blank on the director because I always forget his name when I want to remember it. Hitoshi Kon, I think. Is that right? Perfect Blue. That's great. And I never watched the Japanese version because I originally saw it on VHS years ago. And always thought that the English dub was pretty good because, you know, there was good voice acting and all of that. And so I never really bothered with the Japanese dub, even after I got my own copy on DVD. Well, the theater here, the theater downtown where I live, occasionally will bring in old movies and or older movies or niche titles and show them. And so they did a special 2-night deal with Perfect Blue where they showed the English dub, and then they went back and the following week, they played it in the original Japanese with English subtitles. And so, since I'd never bothered to watch the Japanese original on DVD, I thought I should experience this in the theater. So I actually went to see that in the theater with the Japanese voice acting, and I really liked it. But I still think that the English voice acting in that was quite solid. So I don't, I know that dubs get a lot of kind of a bad rap in, I would say, anime fandom circles, but I honestly think that that dub is really good. And I say that now, especially now having seen the original in Japanese and understanding the movie. I really think the translation was pretty good. And so, I would recommend that one. So, anyway, just my 2 cents on the matter. But yeah, if you guys are fans of anime and you like thrillers and stuff like that, I would highly recommend Perfect Blue. Oh! Oh! No, 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 no! That was terrible! Oh, that was really bad. Bad, 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 bad. Yeah, this is way more powerful, so let's stick to this guy. Oh my goodness. Pondering. Yes, I did watch Shmup Master's 1cc of this. Really, really good stuff. I mean, top notch. Just fantastic run. And, oh! Rats. Well, I am not in a good rhythm here. Come on. Cut me some slack, Jack. It's too bad those little bubbles don't give you any extra points for destroying them. That would be sweet. Because you take out a lot of them in this stage. You. Okay, well, I don't have a blade to get started with, but I have freeway, so hopefully that will at least get me started here. Ooh, that was a little risky. Or a lot risky. Alright, I need to take you out there, bucko. Well, I can't really... Boy, I am not... having much luck. Yeah, Shmup Master's Maniac run of this was awesome. And that is one of those things that I would love to eventually accomplish, is to be able to take this one down on Maniac, but wow. And I think he did Maniac of Thunder Force 4, did he not? Not just Lightning Force, but the actual Japanese original. Because that's... oh. There goes my shield. That's even harder. I mean, this game is plenty difficult enough, but the Japanese version amps up the difficulty even further, so... Oh, you jerk! Man, that was not what I wanted to see. Oh, man. That was close. Pondering, you think Thunder Force 3 is more atmospheric, huh? Well, I can't say that I agree with you, but I respect that opinion. I know the Thunder Force 3, Thunder Force 4 debate is... I want to say it's probably the Genesis version of the Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3 debate. There are lots of fans of both, and although I think maybe Thunder Force 3 and Thunder Force 4, it's a little bit harder to crown an absolute winner. Mega Man 2, I think, is probably the overall favorite. But it's tight either way. Pondering, you actually prefer the Thunder Spirit's music? Really? Oh, what Technosoft pulled off on the Genesis is just so insanely good. I just can't... I can't not love what they did. And am I wrong in thinking that Sita ported that? Oh, whoops. Oof. Scary, scary. Oh, yeah. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, I'm not going to last here. I'm not going to last here. Oh, I hate this part. I just hate this part. Doggone it. Sika, yeah. I thought it was Sita, maybe, but... Hey, Easy Racer, welcome to the stream! Someone who's actually good at it. Well, I'm not playing all that well tonight, so don't don't get your hopes up too much. Yes, Wes, the no death run of Contra Hardcore. I'm looking forward to watching that. That will be awesome. Musha and Atomic Runner have some pretty good Genesis soundtracks. Yeah, I've heard that about Atomic Runner. I don't have Atomic Runner myself, but I've heard that it has really good music, and I may have listened to a rip of that at one point on YouTube. But yeah, Musha's got a great soundtrack for sure. This is still my favorite, but Musha does have a great soundtrack. I cannot deny that at all. Oh, Thunder Spirits was your first SNES game, huh? Nice. Well, there are much worse games to start out with, so yeah. The first shmup I ever played on Super NES was Darius Twin. A friend of mine, and he was more a friend of my younger brother, but I don't remember if he bought a Super NES or if he rented one, but he got Super Mario World, Pilot Wings, and Darius Twin, and that was the weekend. So I got to experience Darius Twin and enjoy that early, well before I played most of the other SNES games, and also Pilot Wings, which was interesting. I don't know if it had a lot of staying power, but it was a really unique and interesting game for its time. Alright. Let's try this again, see if I can get a better rhythm down. And try and make a little bit more progress. Not die during or before the Stage 7 boss, and try to make it to Stage 8 with Hunter and Hunter, Shield, and Hunter, Shield, and Claw intact. Nice. Okay. So starting off better, keeping my railgun and my claw here. There's a secret for you, Easy Racer. A free freeway there in the bottom corner when you first get in. In case you hadn't found that yet. Which difficulty level are you playing on, Easy Racer? Are you playing on normal, or did you go into the menu and change it? Because I've been encouraging people to not stress themselves out and feel like they have to do it on normal or above if they're struggling, you know. Have fun with the game, for sure. I mean, if you like the challenge, great, but if it's if it's raising your blood pressure, turn it down, you know. Turn the difficulty down. There's no shame in that. I mean, coming back to this game, I played a little bit of Thunder Force 4 on Switch, since it's included in the download, and I was quickly overwhelmed because, of course, the Japanese version is harder anyway. But I went back to easy for a few tries just to kind of relearn some of the muscle memory and get my bearings in the game. And then once I had kind of done that, then I went back and ratcheted it up to normal. Because when I played this as a kid, it was mostly on easy, just because that's what I felt comfortable with. So, no shame in a lower difficulty setting. Snake. I love how garbled and terrible the voices are in this game. I have such nostalgia for it. I always thought even though you can clearly see on the screen and it says Blade, I always thought that the voice for the Blade weapon sounded like the person who recorded it was saying Rogue, just because it was so mangled. So I always got a kick out of that. One thing I can say for certain, if this game did not have the, if you didn't have the claw in this game with the ability to block and some enemy bullets like that, you would be so sunk. Holy cow, this game would be 3 times as hard. It would be insane. Whoop. There we go. Got him. All right. Oh, is chat working? Just got a restream message that said chat is ready. So I'm wondering if maybe something went awry. seems like they've been having some problems this evening. On-screen chat is down, huh? I think maybe it was down for a second, but now it looks like it's back. Restream was having some issues. Whoa! With their chat earlier. Doggone it. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Mmm. Oi. Scary. All right, here we go. Just pelt you with missiles. Boom! Did I miss the one up? Probably. Nope. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll get my claw back here. Okay. Easy Racer, the game's been kicking your butt, huh? How far have you been able to get? And like I said, there's no shame in turning it down to easy if it's kicking your butt too bad. I mean, if you feel like you're making progress and it's not too bad, then, you know, stick with it. I have faith in your abilities, but but in the same way, there is no shame in switching it up. Whoops. If you feel like you want to at least see the end of the game faster, or get to it, you know, by the end of the month. So. Alright. Yeah, something must have been going on with the restream. Because like I said, right as I was launching the stream, I noticed that chat was down. So I don't know if they're doing some updates or what, but it seemed like it was flaking out there right as I was getting started. Oh. go. One of the things I love about the soundtrack in this game is it's such an interesting mixture of what I'll call synth rock, like this, which is mostly, you know, synthesizer and beats and stuff, and then out and out, basically heavy metal, stuff like Metal Squad in Stage 8 and a lot of the boss themes. The bosses are bringing you down. Yeah, I can see that. They take some time to learn the patterns. I would recommend, if you get that hidden freeway in Straight, like I mentioned, if you take the default order, or if you, whoops, do that first like I do. Shoot, that was silly of me. To use freeway. Blade is strong. It's the strongest weapon in the game. But, that was a silly mistake. But it, because it's so big, it's hard to aim. So it ends up being a much longer fight if you do that, because of that fact. So, and you just saw what I did there with that boss. On the Dazer boss, of course, Blade is good. Freeway is good if you can keep it facing forward as much as possible or angled at the boss. But that's a little bit more difficult just because of the fact that you have to move quite a bit in order to not get hit by either his fast missiles or those annoying little red fireball things that he shoots out at you. So, but there we go. There are also a bunch of hidden one-ups in the game. Straight, Dazer, and Air Raid all have one-ups. Or no, not Dazer. Yes, Dazer. Sorry. Ruin, as far as I know, does not have one. And then 2 or 3 of the later stages have at least 2 one-ups in them. Some of which are hidden, like that one there. You had to kind of shoot that area to make it show up there right in front of the battleship. But if I can make it through level 8 without losing any lives, then on on 1-ups and point extends alone, I should be somewhere in the range of 8 to 9 to 9 or 9 to 10 lives. So the other day when I was playing it, I got there with 10 lives, and that was pretty solid. I know there's a 1-up in here that I'm missing, but that's all right. Yeah, I would have had to go the top path there, I think. Oh, he's going to try and box me in. There we go. Woo! Gets a little tight. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So only one shield hit, but shield intact, so that helps. There we go. There's my shield. Whoa. Did not need to take that shield hit, but... Okay, so I'm here with 2 shield hits, blade, and everything else intact. Should help to, hopefully, I need to ratchet down to 50% so I'm not running into the rocks. That's right. Sneaky devil. Not right now, Peaches. Daddy's a little busy. Oh, that was a weird... don't know if you guys saw that on the stream or not, but when he moved back just beyond the screen there, his sprite kind of glitched out a little bit and disappeared for about a half a second. I don't remember ever seeing that before. There he did it again. Weird. Maybe I just spend too much time paying attention to the missiles, trying to avoid them or make sure I'm shooting them. Alright. Come on, bucko. Just go down already. Whew, okay. I need a quick drink break. Yeah, I think I need to relaunch this chat thing here because it is not working right. Let me see if it's working over here on the other console. Bear with me a sec, gang. Well, it still shows us up there. What about here? That shows up. Okay, well, I'll just relaunch over here and see if this will come back up. Start fresh. Okay. On to stage 8. With Hunter, Shield, and Claw. Ah. Well, thank you, Easy Racer. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves. I feel like I'm so close to the 1 credit clear. If I can just, you know, do a few certain things and get it done, that I can really make this happen, but... Oof. Alright, I'm going to try this with the Hunter. I know it's probably slightly dumb, since there's the possibility that I'm going to die with the Hunter weapon and then not have it. Shoot. Like that. And I'm sitting here milking enemies and getting points, but not necessarily destroying the little sub-base things. Oh! Oh, 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 oh! Oh! Whew! Scary! Thankfully, I get the shield back right there. Good grief. Give me heartburn. All right. Well, that guy's a whole lot easier to take down with the Thunder Sword than with there we go. Free railgun. Looks like something's gone wrong with the chat. Again. I'm getting error messages. Oh, you are a tricky dude. Okay, something's going on with chat again. Let me try and reload this one more time. Oh, looks like chat's down again. Huh, I wonder what's going on with the service tonight. Because the stream is up, and I mean, I can see on Twitch, I'm live, it's paused, I can see what's going on, but for some reason Restream chat is having many difficulties this evening. Okay, well, what on earth? Oh, that's weird. Well, let me see if I can make this go again. Okay, there that comes back. Okay, there's that. Okay, good. Shows my stream. Alright, let's try and launch chat again. Sorry about this, guys. I think it's just something going on with the Restream and their chat. Their chat feature, because you can... Of course, you can consolidate the different chat rooms and that, but It makes it convenient for me, but sometimes it doesn't always work very well. And tonight appears to be one of those nights. Okay, well, I'll soldier on, and hopefully you guys will chat at me some more. Oh, that's right. All those extra weapons up there. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this boss. See if I can get through this boss with stuff intact. Ah, Wes, thank you. Looks like chat is working again. Oh. Oh, you dork. Yeah! Heck yeah! I'll take it. That's a win. That is a win. Whoa. Except for that losing shield power there. That was not so much a win. Hey, glad chat's working again. Yikes. Oh, man. Yeah, the game is ratcheting up as I'm doing better, which is interesting. Yes! Okay. Sneak up top here and get this, Easy Racer. You dork. For isn't my target audience that a... Whoops, I lost my shield. A compliment? You know... Dork probably still isn't a compliment. Nerd or geek, I would say absolutely yes. But dork probably still isn't entirely flattering. That's just me. Oh, bless you, shield. Oh! Don't like giving up shield hits when I don't have to. Ah, like that. That's annoying. Let's see, I think... Whoops. Well, I trade one free power up for another. Alright, so this part I always forget that you, instead of shooting, you just dodge these goofy things. There we go. Oh, the slowdown is real. So now I'm not dealing with the one-up. So now I've got 10 lives, getting ready to go into the boss here. And and I still have at least one shield hit and my Thunder Sword, which makes this boss way easier. Ooh, that laser just grazed me. Dadgum, that was a little too close for comfort there. Whoops. Ooh, my shield. Oh, no! Oh, that was awful. Man, that was bad. Oh! Okay, that was not a good idea either. No freeway. Man. Get so close on this stuff. Ah. Man, that was bad. Some of the intricacies of these boss patterns, you know, you just kind of forget over the years, and doesn't always come back so quickly. Yo. Ah! I should have seen that coming. A mile away. He telegraphs his moves enough that They're fairly obvious. Alright, come on, go down. Big filler. There we go. Oh, man, I forgot about that. Shoot. Well, at least I get power-ups back here, except I don't remember if you get a shield or not. Ah! You turd! Oy, oy, oy. Yo. Oh. Man. Frustrating. Oh, shield. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm going to make the last boss here, but as I'm doing this, I'm kind of getting a little bit more refamiliarized with this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I did it! Oh! Okay, I gotta take a break. There are 10 stages in total. Stage 10, as you can see, is basically you get all the weapons, you face this that indestructible mini boss thing from stage 5 again. Once you destroy the cannon, then you go into this big chamber and it's last boss time. Oh, okay. I need a minute. The last boss, if I remember correctly, yeah, this is the last one and the last boss here coming up, Wes. If I remember correctly, the last boss, its pattern is not super complex. It has this orb thing that is its target, and it does this thing where it shoots out orbs and they sort of bounce around, and it has missiles that it shoots out. Oh, okay. Well, I don't expect to beat this, but maybe I'll get lucky. So, oh, free one up before the the last boss. I forgot about that too. Good grief. Yeah, so you got to blow off these side things. And let's see, he shoots these missile things at you. And he shoots those. Whoop, and he does that. Oh! Okay. Now comes the orbs. Yes! Woohoo! Unbelievable! 1cc, baby! On normal. Oh my goodness. Woo! Alright. Oh, I remembered enough about the last boss to actually get it done. Oh. Wow. That was exhilarating. It's been a few too many years since I beat this game. So, while the credits roll, and we listen to the awesome... thank you, Easy Racer. Thank you, Wes. While we listen to the awesome ending theme, Stand Up Against Myself, which is another one of those fantastic, iconic credit sequence songs in gaming. Help me decide. Should I stick with Lightning Force and try on hard difficulty? Or should I go for Thunder Force 4 on normal and take on the even more challenging Japanese version? Disco Cola, yes, you just missed the last boss fight, and this is the ending sequence, and you're just about to watch the credits roll. So unless you caught it at the very end of the boss thing before you jumped in the chat. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for coming into the stream either way, and yeah, the critters are excited because I put the controller down and you know, now I can pay attention to them. Wow. And I just love this song. It's so good. Oh, man. That felt really good. Especially after how many lives I lost during the mid-boss there. I probably lost, what, 5 or 6 lives at least? And getting that last one up right before the last boss. If I wouldn't have had that, I wouldn't have beat it just now. But wow. Oh, and you gotta love in this last scene here, you gotta love the 90s, you know, late 80s, early 90s hair of that guy. It's like, I don't know, Richard Grieco hair or something like that. It's classic. It's like 21 Jump Street hair. Ah, wow. Just gotta soak it in for a second. And of course the little epilogue, which I'm not sure if this is supposed to signal that we're supposed to be waiting for Thunder Force 5 or what? 3,797,220. I'll take it. Oh, wow. Unreal. Well, thank you guys for joining me on the journey to my 1cc on normal. Like I said, I'll have to, I need to decide whether or not I want to stick with Lightning Force and just go to hard difficulty, or move to Thunder Force 4 and try normal difficulty, since that's more of a challenge than this. So, if you guys have any votes or suggestions, leave them in the chat, or hit me up on Twitter or on RFGen, you know, post in the thread. Anybody is still, you know, there's still about half a month left, so everyone is encouraged to sign up if you're not already. I know Easy Racer's already playing, but you know, sign up in the thread on rfgeneration.com and join us for Lightning Force and Thunder Force 4. Thunder Force 4 I'd be playing on the Switch. Right now I'm playing my copy of Lightning Force on my XI. And I've got that running through open source scan converter that I told you about the other day, Easy Racer, in order to get it over to you know, my capture card and stuff. But San Diego Barbie, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, you came in here at the end after I just beat the game. But I appreciate you stopping by. Wes is going to stream this game tomorrow night. Nice! So are you going to do Lightning Force or Thunder Force 4? And which difficulty are you going to play on? I'm usually busy on Thursday nights from around 7 o'clock until 8:30, 9 o'clock or whatever. But depending on when you stream, that's Central Time, I should say. So depending on when you're streaming, I'll have to maybe come and check that out. Or, you know, try and watch a little bit of it on my phone in between what I'm doing. Lightning Force on normal. Nice. Well, thank you, San Diego Barbie, for your support nonetheless, and for stopping by the stream. I appreciate that. No, I've been working toward a 1 credit clear of the game. As you can see now on the screen, they're all clear on normal difficulty in Lightning Force since the beginning of the month. And wow, yeah, now I'm gonna have to take my Switch with me again tomorrow and play on lunch break, and maybe do a little bit 9:30 my time. Oh, that'll be great. Yeah, I should be plenty done with what I'm doing by then, so maybe I'll take a break and not stream tomorrow night and come watch your stream. Definitely, that'll be fun, and you know, see how you do. Cool beans. Oh man, victory is sweet. Been way too long since I've achieved that, so that felt really good. And I'm glad that you guys were there to watch and see it happen and see me react like a doofus when I won. Oh, too good. Oh, well, thank you everyone for being here for my stream, and for those of you, especially for those of you who have come out to multiple streams and watched me, you know, do my thing. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm just kind of getting the streaming thing going and using it to help supplement content from my YouTube channel. You know, I've got more stuff coming up. Our our rfgeneration.com Shmup Club game of February is going to be Zanac. And so I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream both Zanac Neo and also Zanac on the NES if I get my RetroTink 2X and am able to get that set up and hooked up to my OSSC. Then I'll be able to get my NES hooked up and play the NES version of Zanac, because I don't have the RGB mod or anything like that on my NES. And so it'll be strictly composite, hooked through the RetroTink and then line doubled and passed through. So anyway, that'll be part of my streaming in February, and I'm going to continue to stream the Messenger on weekends. This weekend I'll probably be streaming it quite a bit. Saturday, Sunday, possibly Monday, since I have the day off. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to stream on Monday or not. The following weekend I will probably not be streaming much at all unless things go well. I've got a work project going on, not this coming Saturday, but the next Saturday, and I expect that to go all day. And I also expect that I may be tied up part, if not all, of Sunday as well. So anyway, but yeah, thanks so much for coming out and being a part of my my 1cc here. This has been a trip, and like I said, I'm going to keep going with this game through the rest of the month. Try to do a harder difficulty or a harder mode if I can, and see if I can get a 1cc. I won't get Mania, I'm sure, but if I can do normal on the Japanese Thunder Force 4 version or hard on this version, I'd like to go ahead and do that. So anyway, if you're, I think most of you are following me on Twitter, but in case any of you aren't and you're on Twitter, follow me at GameBoy Guru. My blog, where you can read my Game Boy game reviews, and I'll start having more of those again, because I'll have more ability to catch up on my old reviews to make videos for. The blog is gameboyguru.blogspot.com, where you can go read those. And the reviews I've got in the hopper for video conversions are Disney's Hercules and Metroid 2. And I've got 24 review videos done, so I'm thinking I want to make 25 my kind of special review. Hercules I've been waiting to do that one forever until I could actually do it right with the Super Game Boy, because it has Super Game Boy functionality and actually uses it reasonably well. So Metroid 2 is such a great big game that I think I want to do that for my 25th video, and then I'll do oh my gosh, I can't even think. I'll do Hercules after that, and then hopefully I'll be able to start getting more Game Boy reviews written, and then more scripts written for my videos, and start ramping that content back up again, so that because my YouTube channel has kind of started to become pickups videos and announcements for my podcast and announcements for the Shmup Club Game of the Month and all of that. And so I really want to get back to doing the Game Boy reviews as much as I can. So I'm going to start streaming some Game Boy games on Super Game Boy as well. So actually, when I go to capture the footage for Metroid 2 and for Hercules, I'll probably stream those and, you know, do some of that too. So be watching for those streams coming up as well. I'm on Twitch as well. So for anyone who, most of you are watching me on YouTube right now, but I'm also on Twitch. Instead of Game Boy Guru, it's Guru Game Boy, because the other was taken for some reason. But that's my Twitch channel that I use, and so you can watch me on there as well. And since the since the restream chat, when it's working, unlike this evening, we'll kind of collate them all together. You know, it's nice to be able to chat between services. So anyway, again, I appreciate everyone being here and watching me finally get this clear on Lightning Force on normal difficulty. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for playing, and game on.